gangs are very. It's a different thing. Say my daughter was in high school and she was living in an area called the Jungle, which is if you saw Training Day, the last area that happened.
Yeah. I seen it. Actually, one of my partners I was interviewing live over there. It's not like it was before now,
Okay,
but
so
back
that was
then.
Bloods.
Yeah.
Those are Bloods. My daughter lived over there with her mom when she was growing up. So I took her out to buy some sneakers. I wanted to buy her some blue sneakers because pretty much I'm from a Crip area.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
But then, when I was in high school, I used to write gangbanger rhymes, and I would write them. I didn't even know what rap was, but I would write these rhymes for the gangs to just pretty much entertain these niggas. I never joined the gang because you're not in a gang, you're from a gang. Like a gang, LA gangs are based around neighborhoods. So if I'm not, what neighborhood did you grow up in?
I'm down in the country. I'm in Texas, you know.
So what neighborhood? What an award or?
No. It's not a ward or nothing. It's just when you're in the country, you got a space here or space there, and you know it's not like you. I know what you're talking about. Like New Orleans got them wards,
like the Fifth Ward.
Okay, so let's say if I'm in New Orleans, so I'm from Fifth Ward. See, that would be a gang, right? Fifth Ward, whatever. You can't get in it. You're from it.
Yeah. Now you already in it.
You're in it. So if you were rolling 60 Crip, that means you live in the 60s. That's the 60s. If you ate trays, you live in the 80s.
That's right.
You 111s, you live in. So that's how it. So
just because you live there, that don't mean that you have to be a part of it.
You're part of it, rather like you're
or
not,
join it.
You're not an active gang member. See, there's a lot. Gangs are very. It's a different thing. Say my daughter was in high school and she was living in an area called the Jungle, which is if you saw Training Day, the last area that happened.
Yeah. I seen it. Actually, one of my partners I was interviewing live over there. It's not like it was before now,
Okay,
but
so
back
that was
then.
Bloods.
Yeah.
Those are Bloods. My daughter lived over there with her mom when she was growing up. So I took her out to buy some sneakers. I wanted to buy her some blue sneakers because pretty much I'm from a Crip area. Dad, I can't wear that.
I can't wear that over there.
I'm like, why? You in a gang? Nah, but I don't need it.
It's going to cause a problem.
Feel me? So even if you're not in the gang, you understand the culture of that particular, the codes in that area. Now, you could be in a gang affiliate, like I'm a gang affiliate. People know me from 60s, they know me from Harlem's, they know me from different sets. But I never jumped in the set. You don't even get put on like that anymore, you know. But then you got active gang members who are actually out putting in work.
Correct.
There's a different degrees of how deep you are in the set. You know, this cat's in the set ain't never put in work, meaning actually gone and shot at the rivals. You see what I'm saying? If once you get in one of them cars and you go out and you handle
business,
that's active. Those are active motherfuckers, right? So it's kind of like the difference. I was in the Army, but I never went down range.
Yeah.
You know, I was in peacetime war. The different cats that actually went to Afghanistan, you separate yourself from them as a veteran.
Correct.
No, I never been downrange because you're not a combat vet.
When you was at Crenshaw, was gang like I know I talked with Melvin them and we talked about X and all the different guys. Were any of the friends that you associated yourself with in gangs?
Everybody was.
There you go.
Everybody.
That's why you say you in it, right?
Everybody was. Crenshaw was a gang. When I went to Crenshaw, I graduated in '76. So I'm much older than Big U and all them cats, right? But when I went there, that was when there were some Bloods there. They used to call them the Brims. They were there, but they moved over to Manual Arts and they moved to Dorsey. And in Crenshaw, you got Harlem Crips, which are 30s. You have ETGs, A-Tray Gangster Crips. You've got Hoover Crips, right? And who are no longer Hoover Crips, now they're Hoover Criminals. They're not Crips or Bloods, right?
Oh.
And then they
That's
were,
right.
They
That's
were
right.
orange.
I didn't know that part.
They were orange. And then you have the 60s, which Crenshaw actually is in the 60 hood. That you know. So that being said, if you know enough people, say you a gang member, right? If you my motherfucking man, I'm good. You follow me? If you fucks with me, I'm good. I don't need to be in the set. I'm good. If I got a problem, I got you, Ice. So, being an affiliate, the beauty of being an affiliate is you don't have beef with the other set.
That's right.
As soon as if I jump into Harlem Crips, the 30s, I got beef with all their enemies. Also, I'm held accountable to the rules of that set, which I'm not. You know, so. What happened was when I was in Crenshaw and all the gang shit was going around, I started to slide over toward the players. Now at the same time there was gangbangers, they had players, cats that was wearing tailors, you know, getting their clothes made, shooting dice, wearing perms. The fly cats, right? But we had pistol too. But you could float amongst the gangbangers because gangbangers are looking for the enemy. They're not really looking for just somebody outside. If I banged on you, say, yo, what's up, cuz? You know, this roll 6. You say, nigga, I don't gangbang. Okay, all right, I in my brain, I punked you.
Wow.
And in your brain, you like, I'm not even with that. Keep it moving. They not really out, they looking for somebody to say, bang back. Like, what's happening? Bow. Oh, there we go. We got the conflict.
The conflict, yeah.
So anyway, the gang shit was happening at Crenshaw heavy when I first started. But if when you say my era, that was the era of Tookie.
Correct.
That was the area of Jamel.
Correct.
That was the area of era of all these cutes, Rusty, all the legendary Barefoot Pookie.
Yeah.
All these. Those are the OGs when Crippin' was really starting in LA. And then you got all the different blood gangs and stuff. See, anything that's not a Crip is a blood by default. Meaning everything that I'm giving you gangbanging one. Oh shit, I spent my life out there. So everything that's a Crip will be followed by a Crip. Harlem Crip, Hoover Crip, Playboy Crips, whatever.
40 Crip.
Venice Shoreline, Crip. Anything else, Inglewood Family. They don't call themselves Inglewood Family Bloods. They're just Inglewood Family. Abe Athens Park Boys, Denver Lanes, Pyrus. Those are all blood gangs, but they not, you understand? So they're not even all connected. Those are separate gangs. Bloodstone Villains. So anything that's not a Crip is a blood by default.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Make sense?
It make a lot of sense.
Okay, but the Crips are the biggest set. But then you got to also remember the Mexican sets out there.
I didn't think about those, but they definitely were there.
They're 18th Street, probably 18th Street is huge. Then you've got Harpies, you got Sawtells, you've got East Lokes, you've got MS-13s.
Is there any Jamaican sets anywhere?
No, see, you know why? There's more Jamaican action out here on the East Coast. Because you're closer to Jamaica.
Okay.
LA is Mexico.
Right.
La Cienega, La Brea, Los Angeles.
Right.
We are Mexico. So the Mexican situation is serious.
Let me ask.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He, the reason you see me.